I got kicked out of Japan, but then I snuck back in.
The way I ran so hard, I am like, I need to go buy a lottery ticket.
Because I emailed every single consulate in Canada.
A lot snowier here than in Vancouver or Tokyo.
What the fuck? Why did you get on the train?
I didn't get the visa. Seriously, it was one day difference between renewing my visa like a normal person to congratulations, you need to leave the country immediately. So naturally, I did what any rational, stable individual would do. I packed a bag, flew across the world, emotionally spiraled, fought for my life in multiple government offices, broke my phone, and lost my sanity. And obviously, somehow I made it back into Japan. So first step in my accidental exile arc is I had to go to the city hall and sign out. In Japan, they like to know where you are at all times. If you move, tell them. If you breathe in a new location, tell them. If you even think about looking at a new location, yeah, you should probably tell them. So even though I fully believed I was coming back and I hoped with all my heart, I still had to go through this process and let them know, like, hey, I'm leaving, but not like emotionally. Very formal, very official, this feels more permanent than what I would like.
I think I might actually have the worst luck in the world. I'm currently on my way to Shinagawa City Hall so that I can sign out, even though as soon as I get my new visa, I have to sign back in. So the way I'm doing things is not the normal way to go about getting a visa in Japan. And if you didn't know Japan, it has almost zero infrastructure and zero way to deal with situations outside of the expected way to do things. This is the most inconvenient and expensive thing I think I've ever had to do in my adult life. And it starts today. It starts here in Shinagawa. Right there. Right in that building right there. Konnichiwa.
After that, I went home to pack for what I thought was my first flight, but it turned out to actually be the first of many flights. This was not a trip. This was a pilgrimage. I am already running so late, but I'm all packed. Thank you, Rachel, for letting me borrow your suitcase. I didn't want to buy one. That is actually very heavy. Uh-oh. Okay. Here it is. I got my headphones. I just said bye to the dogs. They're upstairs. I think they know I'm leaving. I have this special, like, spray stuff that you're supposed to spray. It's supposed to mimic dog, mother, pheromone scent, something like that. So I just sprayed it, like, all over my room. It smells very weird, but they seem to be pretty calm, so I guess it works. I'm not excited about my bag situation because it's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. And I thought this was going to be, like, an easy trip, and now I'm realizing this is going to be, like, a trip, you know? I can't decide if I should bring a coat or not. Vancouver looks cold online, but it's hot here. So it's like bringing it the whole way is just gonna be such a pain in the ass. I think I'm good.
So you know how when you go on a trip and you forget something, but you're on vacation and it's just kind of like mildly annoying and you're like, how did I forget that? Like, this sucks, you know, I really wanted that here. So this one's different because it's not just a vacation. It's like a visa appointment. So if I forgot anything, I don't get my visa. And so I'm just like triple, quadruple, triple stressed right now.
The next station is Meguro.
Okay, so now we're in Vancouver, and let me explain the original plan because it is very important to me and to the plot that you know the level of delusion I was under here. Japanese visas are hard, and I read you have to be in Canada who applied for this visa. I originally lived in Toronto before I came to Japan, but I thought a flight to Vancouver, Canada, would be good enough because a flight to Vancouver is like $300 and a flight to Toronto was like $1,000. So big brain moves here. So I booked a cheap flight to Vancouver thinking I would just go there, get my visa, come back to Japan. Light work. Toronto, across the country, expensive? No, we do not believe in that here. We believe in shortcuts and consequences.
I made it to Vancouver and I'm so tired. I feel like that is the running theme of this video is I'm just tired the whole time you're seeing this happen. So I'm in my hostel. This is my bunk. It's a mess because I just wanted to quickly shower, get ready because my appointment is really soon. 2 appointments today because the visa is tomorrow. First up, I gotta get a health note. So I'm going to a doctor right now that kind of strung me along a little bit.
After being on hold for like 20 minutes, they hung up on me after I said hello. Hi, I just got hung up on. I think my call didn't go through.
So I was checking with my colleague, and we're not able to book appointments for patients if they're doing the appointment out of country.
I asked if I could come in person, and I was told to book online, and I said, I'm in Japan currently. Can I do that? And I was told yes.
For the past few days, and they finally said, like, okay, you know what, sorry for the confusion, come on in. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Okay, so I'm outside what I think is the clinic. It looks clinicky, but it doesn't look like I can enter anywhere, so I'm kind of confused here. But yeah, I obviously can't bring you guys in there with me, so I'll just update you to see if it went well.
Clinic appointment went well. That's it. That's the update.
Accidental time skip. I didn't realize how tired I was. I fell asleep. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do the medical appointment. Going to film it all. Guys, I barely filmed one thing. I'm not gonna lie, the ID appointment really flustered me, and I feel like that's why I didn't record anything. It was very difficult. I can't imagine being a non-Canadian and trying to get that done. I don't know. I feel like that place was just mean in general. There's a guy next to me that was not Canadian but is moving here, and they were just yelling at him. It was all around very frustrating. That is not representative of Canadians. I don't know why those ladies are so mean. Good morning. It's the day. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I've been sleeping on and off since yesterday, and I'm still exhausted, but I'm giving up. My body clearly doesn't want to sleep. It's probably just so much anxiety about this appointment that. So I'm gonna shower, get ready, and start editing some of this video because it makes more sense to do that than to just sit in my bed trying to sleep for hours. So anyways, here's the consulate, and I just sat in the lobby for, I don't know, 20 minutes, completely dazed. I didn't get the visa. And I want to be clear here, it's not because my application got rejected. No, because that you would find out in a few days. I booked my appointment at 11:15 through their online system, which is very new. When I did my first appointment, I had to call to book. This one, they introduced a new system. They're like, now you have to book via our online system. I booked my appointment for 11:15 a.m. That's why I'm here at 11:15 a.m. And they told me they don't do visa applications on this day until 1, because it's a special day or something. And they don't know why the system let me reserve. They told me to book another appointment. So I asked him, like, is there any room today? And he said no. I looked online. The next appointment isn't for 2 months. I always knew this was going to be a gamble, but, like, I was hoping it was from something I caused. It's so much more frustrating that it's like, oh, sorry, new system. The security guard, oh my god, like, I know he probably didn't mean it, like, he's just working, but the security guard told me when he asked, because I was like, is there any way you can fit me in? He's like, let me go ask. When he came back, he said this, he says, his first words, better luck next time. Better luck next time, as if this isn't completely devastating right now. You could probably gather that it's very important to somebody's life for the next few years.
So after all that, I still didn't have the visa. You don't know the gut-wrenching drop in your stomach feeling when you get told no. My first visa experience was such a smooth ride that I was like, I won't be denied. Full crash out mode, like full crash out mode. If you don't know my journey so far, it is very important to note that I have 2 dogs and a life here. My delusion for this visa process was so high that I was like, I don't have to have a plan B. It did not even pop in my head, what if I don't get the visa? But yeah, I just have 2 dogs here. Back in Tokyo, I was paying for a sitter for my dogs every single day. My bestie Megan was already on a plane to come see me because that's what besties do when everything goes to shit. In my hostel, there was a bar downstairs. Shout out to the Canby in Vancouver. You saw things, you understand. Every bartender working that day knew about my visa situation. Because you know what? Problem solving mode is for tomorrow, and today was for drinking. I originally told Megan that I couldn't meet her at the airport because I was like, I'm a little tipsy and I'm a little sad.
Megan doesn't know I came to the airport to pick her up. What the fuck? Why did you get on the train?
I thought it was just like some random blonde that like stopped the back.
Were you like, bitch, what the
I was like, this train is like empty. Who's sitting beside me? I was like, I didn't expect it to be you because you told me that you were gonna pick me up, and I was like, I'm gonna cry when I see
I wasn't
you.
planning on it, but then you were like, my plane's a little bit later. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Or you have choices. I saw this.
Oh,
Or if you want a little Japan, I got you a sake.
or girl, my backpack is like when I was at the. Also, the cameras were there. Like, oh, she's got like the same headphones as me almost.
You saw the headphones, but you didn't look at my face.
No, I wasn't gonna. I hate you something.
I have a bit of poutine in the room.
Ah, you went without me. You're like, we could go do that together.
I was sad today. I needed
No,
a
no,
poutine.
that's so fair. I mean,
Like, that was one of the first things. Like, after, like, I wasn't absolutely numb anymore, I'm like, okay, it's poutine time.
bro, I feel so bad. Like, for people just trying to go through it, just trying to, you know, get their
Yeah,
shit sorted.
I talked to the Uber, I ranted to the Uber driver about my visa appointment, and
Yeah.
then I also ranted to the hostel worker, and both of them were like, girl, I get it. I'm like, the Uber driver, he was like up in arms with me, like he was ready to fight the Japanese consulate for me. I just realized I didn't update you guys since everything went like incredibly downhill because I just had a really stressful 2 days. I'm in the airport right now on the floor. I'm waiting for a red-eye flight. Oh my god, I look terrible. The flight was supposed to be at midnight and I got changed and delayed to 1:30 a.m. and I'm just so tired. So what I did is I emailed every single consulate in Canada and I was like, if you have a cancellation, please. I explained the situation. Because like if you have a cancellation, I don't care what date, I don't care what time, I will be there. So now I'm on my way to Toronto in the middle of the night because they're like, bet we got an appointment for you literally tomorrow. I also forgot to mention, I dropped my phone in the sink. It's dead. It died, so it didn't survive. Yeah, I'm getting on a plane with no phone. I'm just raw dogging a flight across the country. I'm not excited. Every time I look at myself in the viewfinder of this, I'm just like horrified.
This part actually aged me. I'm in my visa appointment, everything's going fine, and then they ask for one extra document. You have a list of things you're supposed to bring, but they are allowed to ask for extra information if they want it. Good morning from Toronto. It is a lot snowier here than in Vancouver or Tokyo. It is a blizzard outside right now. I'm waiting for my bus. It's either late or I missed it, or I'm just used to Japan transit and this is normal. I forgot that in literally every other country, the bus does not come when it says it's going to come. So I'm on my way to the consulate. I triple checked everything that I had. I'm still nervous I'm forgetting something. Okay, I thought I was gonna be late, so I put my stuff on outside, but now I'm like apparently very early.
There it is. I remember I was sitting with the cows last time when I got my first visa. It is wildly different here this time. It is cold. I don't remember these guys being so cold like that. I have no idea what time it is because I don't have a phone. A stranger just told me it was 8:40, so I have about 20 minutes. I didn't do a fit check yet. I'm definitely gonna stand in the lobby for a few minutes and hope my hair dries so I look a bit more presentable. And don't just show up like a wet rat. I looked good when I left the house, I promise. Okay, I made it on time. It's so early. Nobody's even here yet. That's where I'm supposed to go. That's the embassy. I can't film in there. Yeah, I'm not allowed to record in there. Obviously, it's a consulate, so I'll tell you how it goes. Okay, that was absolutely insane. I didn't film the insane part because I was like on a time crunch, but I go up and he's like, the person who helped me said, you have everything correct except this one bank statement. We can't figure out where this money is coming from. And I'm like, I edit videos and I'm not sure what it is. It was a random name. It was like Zoom Rails or something. And I've never seen that in my life. So I had no idea what to tell him. And then he was just like, okay, if you can go downstairs right now and print off whatever bank Zoom Rails came from, that's all we need. The way I ran so hard, I need to go buy a lottery ticket because there was a printing office in the building downstairs, not a part of the consulate, but in the downstairs maze part, like the mall. They check everything there. So if you don't have enough stuff and you're not going to get the visa, they tell you right away. So you know before you leave. So they looked at everything after the mishap where I had to go print off the banking statement. They gave me a little form and they said, awesome, everything looks good. We're going to process this. Come back on December 19th to pick it up. Last time that happened, I was like on my toes still, like scared because I was like, it could still go either way. But then I found out like, oh, they check everything there. So if I was missing something, they wouldn't even give me a date to pick up, right? They just wouldn't let me apply. I don't want to say it out loud. I don't want to say it out loud. The next time you're going to see me is December 19th when I'm picking it up. I got to come back here.
One document. Seems simple, right? No, because remember in Vancouver, I broke my phone. And apparently in 2026, you need your phone for everything. Tax verification, app verification, security codes. Like they want your password, your fingerprint, your blood type, your childhood. And now I'm running through a 3-block radius trying to access my document, my banking situation, and a place to print it. All with no phone, no Google Maps. Can someone please tell me why my bank was like, your passport is not enough? But do you have your phone on you? Like I actually had to fight with them to say, this is my ID, this is everything. I was at a visa appointment, of course I had everything on me. And still they wanted to text me a code in front of them. The guy that was helping me with my visa, he gave me 15 minutes to go do this, because keep in mind, you get a slot and that's it. I came back in 25 minutes sweating, fighting for my life. But bless this man, he saw the effort, he saw the struggle, he saw the character development, and he let me continue with my appointment that was well over.
Okay, I'm here again with the boys. It feels like just last year I was doing this exact same thing and I have the same amount of nerves. It took me like an hour to get here. It's normally only a half-hour trip from where I'm staying, but I had to keep stopping to go to the bathroom because I am nervous. Anyways, this is the consulate behind me here, one of these. If you're watching this, it's because I got the visa, because if I didn't, I'm not posting this. I might post this. I'm not posting this. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm on my way to pick it up. I'm so nervous. But I got it! Yokatta da ne. I got the visa. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you guys first. I did call Go to tell him first, but I got the visa. The lady was so nice. She was just like, the way she brings up my passport, she was like doing kind of a sad face. She's like, oh. And I was like, oh no, I didn't get it. And then like right before she hands it to me, she like big smile, and I was like, you tricked me. She had me the first half. Like that's probably the fun part of the job, you know, like telling people like you did it, and she like I did a little like ee! And she did a little jump with me, and she was like, enjoy your time in Japan, and I was so excited. I don't know why, but I guess part of me thought I wasn't gonna get it. No idea why, because it's like I I ticked all the boxes, and this is like definitely one of the easiest visas for Canadians to get. It's not like a student visa or a work visa where you can do everything right and still not get it. I feel like this one is like as long as you did everything right, you won't get denied. Now, I'm celebrating. I'm gonna go get myself a poutine because my flight to Japan is in a few days, and I honestly don't know how to end this vlog because this was it. This was the last thing. Start in Japan, and it ends with this morning. Excuse me. Would you be able to take a picture of me in front of the tree?
Is it a GoPro? Yeah. Oh, the ants up 360. Wow. That's cool. Hold on 1 second. Okay, no. Somebody passed by just where I was waiting to get you on your own.
To record too, so you can place it on the metal, make sure it's good.
So yeah, Japan tried to kick me out, but I don't take hints. You're stuck with me. I live here. Nice try, though. This is a very important piece of information to my journey. I was on the working holiday visa. When I applied, you were allowed 1 year. And before I got my visa, the rule changed, saying you are now allowed 2 years as a Canadian. When I got my original visa in Toronto, the person who gave it to me was hyping me up, going, the rules just changed. You can now get 2 years. So anyone who received their visa before December 1st, 2025 could not renew their visa because that's it. It was before the rule changed. So you had to go back to Canada. Anyone who received their visa after December 1st, 2025 could renew it in Japan because of the extension. I received my visa on November 29th. One day before the rule change. The embassy could have held on to it for 1 more day. They could have held on to it for 1 more day. That 1 day difference was the difference between me spending thousands of dollars to go across the world to just get permission to stay here, and the people who received their visa literally the next day after me were able to just go down to immigration and renew their visa. Rules are rules. Shout out to Delusion though. If I was stable, I would have given up.